So if you haven't been keeping up, for the past like week, Rich Amiri got dissed by this guy named SiyahXo. YhapoJJ is beefing with Jace, and they're both on the same label, which is kind of weird. Ken Carson sneak dissed Rich Amiri through like Twitter likes, which is also something Cardi kind of does. So I don't know, I guess they were discussing that at the Opium headquarters or something. But anyways, everyone's been asking me to make videos on these things, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't really care enough to make a single video on every single one and have it like come out the exact day it happens and everything. I just like, how many videos am I gonna make about Rich Amiri? Like, come on, not that into that guy, no offense. So in this video, I'm gonna kind of explain what happened with all of these guys and what I think of each case. So starting off, let's start with Rich Amiri. So if you didn't know, SiyahXo, he's like this underground rapper who he's been doing his thing for a while actually. Like, I remember listening to him like a year and a half ago. Like, he was doing his thing. He was actually bigger before. Like, I think he says it in an interview. He was bigger than Rich Amiri. He was bigger than a lot of these rappers. And then he took his foot off the gas. Huge mistake, but he did it. And, you know, it is what it is. But anyways, because he's been around for, you know, a decently long time, he's known a lot of these rappers. Like, for example, he was friends with Rich Amiri for a long time. And after the whole Rich Amiri getting exposed for like faking his accent stuff, he decided to give his own 2 cents on it. And he gave like his own story on it. He basically said that the first time him and Rich Amiri ever linked up, and I can't play the video because he has a whole gun in it, like it's a big gun. But anyways, you can go look for it if you'd like. But he was like, yeah, the first time I linked up with Rich Amiri, I let him hold my Nerf gun, and Rich Amiri started playing with the gun like it was a guitar, and he looked at him like, what? No way he just did that. Because, you know, that's like a whole like a stick, you know, it's not even like a little Glock, it's like a long gun. So I guess he was probably like, well, what is this dude on? And I guess the whole reaction was just to show that Rich Amiri is not street. He didn't grow up around that stuff. He doesn't do that stuff. And to him, it's just like a cool aesthetic and something he could like mess with and have fun with. But that's actually not the reason he dissed him. The reason he dissed him was because Rich Amiri was going ghost on him. I guess him and his manager or something were like going Hollywood because, you know, Rich Amiri, he has some songs that are blowing up, and the songs that they're not blowing up, they're doing well for an artist of his size. And SiyahXo has a song with him and what's the other dude's name, Dirtball, and Rich Amiri together. They made it in the studio, they previewed it and everything, and he's been trying to get the song cleared, meaning that he needs their permission to drop it. You know, they're like, it's like a music industry thing, and they wouldn't clear the song. You know, he was like, damn, why aren't they clearing it? They're going Hollywood. He was, you know, trying to get a response from them. They're ghosting him, all sorts of things, according to him. And I guess he just had it at one point. He just started going crazy, and then they were like, yo, you gotta chill, bro. You can't be acting like that. What are you doing? Like, seriously? And he was like, okay, but I had to do all of this, and now you're giving me a response after I've been trying to. But I do kind of understand it. He totally spazzed on Rich Amiri. I guess he exposed him, whatever. And Rich Amiri, you know, smart man, smart guy. He didn't respond to it because you know what he did with the whole Jace stuff. He responded to it, and he made it 10 times worse. But this time, he just laid low, and it didn't get bigger than it had to, and it didn't even get that big. It's just everyone in the underground is clowning that dude. After that, Ken Carson liked, or actually before I talk about the Ken Carson stuff, what do I think? I honestly kind of agree. I don't agree with the way he went about it. There are definitely better ways to do stuff like that, but you like understand why he did it, and you can understand his frustration. It's just like, come on, bro. But also, it's great for his career, I guess. You know, whenever someone beefs, like, people check out their music, people hear their name. Like, so many underground fans they're not that big fans of the underground just found out about SiyahXo, and he has a very like listenable sound, so he'll definitely gain a lot of fans from this. I guess it was worth burning this bridge, and it didn't really seem like the Rich Amiri and his management bridge even was helping him that much. But yeah, that's it. Afterwards, Ken Carson liked a tweet where Rich Amiri was getting dissed, and was like, man, Ken Carson's dissing him. And you know, a lot of times you can say, man, it's a stretch, but yeah, he probably just doesn't like him. You know, Ken Carson's also from Atlanta. He probably saw like the fake accent stuff. That stuff was blowing up on Twitter, by the way. It was crazy how many people were like posting that and stuff. But yeah, people just hate Rich Amiri. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I kind of understand, but I don't totally understand. Just something about the dude just makes like fans not like him. But he also has a huge fan base, so it's really weird. I really don't know how to say it. But anyways, that's episode 1. Episode 2 was Jace versus YhapoJJ. So basically, after the whole Rich Amiri thing happened, YhapoJJ made a clip where he was talking about like, what do you expect to happen? What do you expect? Like, you guys let this guy Rich Amiri blow up with the street sound, and I guess he's also street, so he wasn't messing with it. So he's like, what do you guys expect? It's a fan's fault. Why are you wilding? And a lot of people agreed with him. A lot of people were like, yeah, he's kind of right. He's correct. And the clip kind of got big. If you don't know YhapoJJ, he spent like half of his life on Instagram Live. If you open the app, he's probably on live. Like, he's always previewing snippets, just talking whatever, just, you know, chilling. He's like always interacting with his fans. Anyways, now Jace is on stream on Kick and he's reacting to the whole situation. And the YhapoJJ clip is there. And he says, I think Yappo might have mentioned him, but I don't think he did. I think Jace mentions him and is like, I know this guy's not talking. And he probably resents Yappo because him and Yappo are both signed to the same label. And this is the label that Jace has issues with, if you didn't know. The whole Jewish thing, he dissed Jewish people. I don't condone that. It's messed up. But he did it, and his label owner, guess what religion he is? Yeah, he's Jewish. So he was like, you know what? You're not getting your advance. You're locked with us. And YhapoJJ is just blowing up. I mean, not blowing up, but he's like on the come up and rise while Jace is stagnating, if not, losing traction. I wouldn't say he's losing traction. He still has fans, but he's not as hot, or he's not rising. When you're rising, you're growing really fast. It's super exciting. Everyone's like, whoa, where are you going to go? And now it's just like, he's settled down. His career is slowed down. He's doing his thing, but he's not falling off or anything, but he's not a hot commodity like YhapoJJ. Like, oh my God, this guy YhapoJJ, this new sound, this, that. And whenever an artist is coming up, you never know where their cap is going to be until they hit it. And Yappo hasn't hit it yet. And Jace hit it like a year ago. So he's the new beef, as they say. So people are messing with him, especially his label after everything Jace did. So I just think, everything Jace did. So I just think it was more of like resentment because they're both on the same label and he's probably seeing like all these resources and stuff going towards YhapoJJ and not him. But, I guess he said, I'm not talking this, that, and they started beefing. And then they went on Instagram Live and they both started toting water guns and squirt guns and Nerf guns at each other. And I didn't see the whole thing. They were actually on live while I was like online. I just did not care to like join in, see two guys like flash a bunch of guns at each other and say a bunch of stuff to each other. It's just not that interesting to me. But I did watch a couple clips, and I'd have to say that YhapoJJ's Nerf gun collection was better, because I don't know, some dude like sent me the entire Instagram Live, so I was just watching it. Some fan, shout out to that guy, I forgot his username, but that's kind of what I think about that. Overall, like all this stuff is I feel like people are just getting bored of it. Like there's always a new beef, and kind of have like Jace to blame. Like he's probably done half of the beefs in the last like 20 years, 30, not 20 years, sorry, like he has like 20 or 30 himself, and everyone's talking crazy, and you can only clown on Rich Amiri for so long. Like, come on, we get it, his voice is a little annoying sometimes it takes some getting used to, or we get it, he doesn't live what he raps about. Neither do a lot of these rappers, and a lot of it is very like trivial too. Like I don't know about you, but I don't really care about, like, that's why I didn't make videos separately on each one of them. Like Ken Carson not liking Rich Amiri, not a big deal to me. Like I never thought they would collab, or they don't really seem like the type of, Ken Carson is like this cool rapper and Rich Amiri's like a little cornier, if you know what I mean. Like that's not a diss, it's just like how the lane they're in, Or like Jace and YhapoJJ. Yeah, it would have been cool if they collab, but I'm not dying for a Jace and YhapoJJ collab, you know what I mean? Or like SiyahXo and Rich Amiri. I don't care. Like SiyahXo drops like a lot of music. I don't really care to hear him on a song with Rich Amiri. Maybe with Dirtball, but that's just like kind of cool. Like it wouldn't matter that much to me either. So none of these beefs are like, damn dude, that's tough. It's not like Jace or Summers when they're beefing, when people are like, damn, that sucks. These are just people, these guys, none of these people are really even friends like that to begin with. So I don't really see the big fuss over any of this, and I guess people just like drama and stuff, so that's why they tune in and stuff like that. But really not like, that's just what it's like to me at least. But anyways, thanks for watching. I made my preset on my recording software better over the weekend, so let me know if it's better or it's cleaner. I added some stuff, and thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.